What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be ranking items in zooba just like the characters, but I'll be doing items today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Starting off with guard badge is our worst item. It basically just makes the guards team with you, which the guards are not good at all. And they're not going to help you really at all. They really should just delete the item. It's so bad. But I don't know why it's only an event item if it's so bad. Like, a lot of players think it's good, but then once you really think of it, it's really not that good. So yeah, garbage badge is our worst spot. Next up we have Clown Nose, and Clown Nose is pretty bad because all you can do is like see where players are, and that's only really gonna work in bushes. And you have to get to a high level or else the radius will just be absolutely nothing. But you can see where people are, but it's still not that good because Henry is much better. Yeah, he can just like see them without using the guard badge. I mean, Clown Nose. So Clown Nose is a pretty bad item. Like, I would never use it. Like, unless I'm doing like a challenge, like to try to find people or something. But yeah, it's not that good of an item. Next up we have Doctor's Coat, which is pretty bad because like it gives your team health, so that is really good for that. But what makes it so bad is it nerfs the aid kit so much, just like a drama shot. But with Doctor's Coat, you're not going to be able to hear your teammates that much because it just completely nerfs. And it's only good in like squads or teams. It's still not that good, so that's why garbage badge is pretty bad. Next up we have Wake Up Coffee, which is pretty bad because it's only in the beginning of the round. It can help you steal things, but then once it's done, you will have less item slots, so that you couldn't heal or get as much speed, and that could be pretty bad. It could make you lose. So it's good for the beginning, but other than that, it's a pretty bad item. Next up we have Toolkit, which is a pretty interesting item because you can get the barrels and boxes, but the boxes can't be yours, or else you can't pick them up, because then you can just keep doing it over and over and get unlimited boxes, so that doesn't work. But it does give you a shield, but not that much. But beginners like it, higher levels don't as much, and it does allow you to camp, which isn't always good. So yeah, this item has good parts about it and bad parts. Next up we have Snorkel, which is pretty good, but if you have happy treats, this item is amazing because you could just go and eat your happy treats in the water. If they were both a high level, you could like heal all of your health and it would be really good. But it doesn't last for too long if you have it at like level 3 or 4, as most players would. So yeah, it's an item that you have to level up, but you can just, well, it allows you to travel through the water easier. Not many players use it for some reason because, I don't know, this thing is bad, but I think it's an okay item. It's pretty. Next up we have Adrenaline Shot. But anyway, it's a good item. It would be really good, but it nerfs how much of your aid kit it uses. So then, like, if you just get attacked, it seems like it does like nothing because it nerfs it so much. I never use this item because it's kind of just being lazy tapping your aid kit, but it can help you focus more on your weapons and probably kill more people, because if you just focus on your weapons, then you're just gonna die because you didn't use your aid kit. But if you do focus on your aid kit, you might still die if you don't focus on your weapons. So This item has good parts and bad parts. I mean, if you have it at a high level, it would be good. But yeah, adrenaline shot is a decent. Next up, we have fire repellent, and all it does is protect you from the fire, which isn't that good because when are you really gonna be in the fire? There isn't much to say about this item. I mean, it's kind of good. Well, it is good for going outside the map. If you haven't already, click on my profile and watch the how to go outside the map video. Fire repellent really helps for that. And by the time you're watching this, the glitch might be fixed. I don't know. I mean, right now when I'm recording it, it does work. So, fire repellent is okay. Next up, we have cluster bomb, which the bomb basically explodes into 3 other bombs, and it can be pretty annoying. It's really gonna buck if you have vampire teeth, and basically just does more damage with the bomb. If you put it with Molotov bomb, then it will be really good because it would. Oh my! I literally just dropped my phone. Well, anyways, it would just be really good if you pair it with Molotov bomb, because then it will just be really wide fire. But if paired a fire repellent, it wouldn't really work. So yeah, cluster bomb is a pretty good item. Next up, we have jungle shoes, but it is pretty good even though it's a low level. Like when you're around the bushes, you get a pretty big speed boost if you have it on a high level. But like Duke and Buck and Nick are good with it, and Bruce and all the slow characters, it gets them faster so you can actually catch people. So jungle shoes is a good item. Next up, we have helium canister, which is really good for the long range, like maybe Shelly or Milo or Pepper, because once they go up, you can like knock a whole team back if you have a high level and then destroy them. And helium canister is the reason why a lot of the long range characters are good. Without helium canister, in my character ranking video, you can go watch that on my channel as well. But on my character ranking video, the long ranges wouldn't have been as high up. They would have been like one of the worst if there's no helium canister. So helium canister is amazing for if you have it on a high level and with your sniper. Next up, we have Molotov bomb. Like I already said, if you pair it with cluster, then it could be really good. And even if you don't have it with cluster bomb, then it could be pretty annoying with all the fire. Like you just have a middle of a team and they'll keep getting damaged. So yeah, I've gotten destroyed by cluster and Molotov bomb a lot of times, and it's a really annoying item. So yeah, Molotov bomb is pretty good. Next up, we have the Friblate. Okay, let's just call it defib. It revives your teammates instantly, which is good because if one teammate is down, then you could just revive them, and if your whole team has it, it will be pretty OP. But if you revive the highest level or health first or something like that, like the best player first, then that will be better, because don't wait on the lower levels, even if they're like your friend or something, because then the higher level could save the lower level more easy. But defib is an amazing item. Next up, we have Bandage, which is a pretty good item, but the only downside is that it heals your health pretty slow, and most of the time you'll just die. But it's good like a Shelly, because you can just go in your shell and get the bandage. But other than that, you could die, but like it still does heal you a lot. So yeah, Bandage is a very good item. Next up, we have Pheromone, and Pheromone is a pretty good item because it just stuns. It's like having Duke whenever you use your active. And I've died so many times because I can't like move or attack. And it seriously just gives you like a free stun, and you can't do much about it. It's an annoying item, so, but Thermal Essence is an amazing item. Next up we have Happy Treats. Happy Treats is a really good item, but it doesn't always work because if you're like running away and trying to get your Happy Treats, you have to be standing still and you can't shoot, so you're probably just gonna die. But if you can get away with a speedy character like Jade or Nyx with the right items, then you can eat your Happy Treats and get back. So for some items, this is way better in different situations, but sometimes it's a lot worse. So Happy Treats is an amazing item. Next up we have Holy Sandals, which is the only gold item you can get out of low league. I don't know why you can get it at League 1 because it's so good, but if you're Earl and you pull them into the water with Holy Sandals, and they don't have Holy Sandals, then they're dead. And it can make water fights a lot better and speedier, and it can just help a lot of characters. If you have this item, I would probably equip down most characters. Of course not Milo, and probably not Faye either, because Faye is really speedy in the water, faster than she is on land. So Holy Sandals is an amazing item. Use it on any character you can, except for those two. Next up we have Vampire Teeth, and it just heals you automatically. Well, not automatically, but when you hit your shot right away. So it's better than Bandage, and if you keep hitting your shots and have this at a high level, you could heal like your full health. And so it's in the second place spot, and Vampire Teeth is just a really good item, so that's why it deserves the second place spot. It's an amazing item. And can you guess what the last item is? The only item that we haven't said yet? Huh? Well, if you're watching this later, like maybe a month or two, there probably will be a new item, but that's not here. Think about a while ago, if you're watching this, when the video didn't release for a while. Okay, I'll give you some time. If you guessed Muscles, you were right. Muscles is the #1 item, because when you kill people, including guards, then you get a boost. And if you have this, I don't even know if higher level makes it any better, but you can get a big boost and then be really OP. This item doesn't have much more to say about that, but it is an amazing item, and I think it deserves the best spot. You can comment down below if you disagree, but according to me, I think it deserves #1. Okay, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and that's it for now. Bye-bye, everybody.